Part 6, the towns and building stuff and all the mods which alter the things around that. An example, fences, 3D walls, banners, you know, stuff like that. And we're going to open up the first couple of mods. So JK Skyrim, Ars Farmhouse and Handcarts, Skyrim 3D walls, the CC's HQ cards, Farmhouse Door 3D rustic windows, and let's stop for now by HD photorealistic IV. For JK Skyrim, download only the main all-in-one file. For Ars Farmhouse and Handcarts, these are actually a couple of things we need to download. Starting with Ars Farmhouse, Ars Handcart, and this is something where we need to do some fixing later on. Also download Red Ivy hotfix and also download the static mesh improvement mod rope patch. Then for Skyrim 3D stone walls, download the 3D stone walls as well. The main file for CC's HQ cards. There's also a mod, download the 4K version, that's fine. There are not many cards there and they're not super performance impacting. This is also a great mod, Door 3D for the farmhouses. Download the main mods here. For rustic windows, download, let's see, what do we have? The 2K version. And for HD photorealistic IV, which is also a great looking mod, we want to have the HD photorealistic IV. But also we want to download a couple of patches here. And it might be that I've not downloaded these patches, so I'm going to check that for you. So let's see, where's HD IV? That's here. Let's see. Okay, I actually did download these patch files, so make sure you download these as well. So here's also an installation order, and yeah, I think we're going to install the first mod, so we can then tackle those compatibility and these load orders where we need to go. So that's going to be number 6, starting with JK Skyrim, one of the larger mods, at least which the largest impact in game, not in file size. And that's this one. And then let's see, we have Ars Farmhouse here. Click on manual, set data directory correctly. And then let's install Ars Handcart. Okay, and let's see what we need to do. And also download the hotfix, install the hotfixes, which is this one, the Red Ivy hotfix. Set this as your data directory and install the static mesh improvement mod rope patch. And this has been packed correctly, so that's great. And then you can activate that mod as well. Okay, so let's read again what we need to do. Add new meshes. Okay, important, install after or over ELFX with floating handcarts. And this is important because this will definitely happen when you are going to install an end slides and a fix later on. So what we want to do now is, in order that we don't forget this, is going to Ars Handcarts. Let me double check. This is this mod. Yes, Ars Handcarts. We want to double click on it, and we want to, let's see, we want to actually right click on it and add a description if we can. So let's see, how can we do that? There was a way to do this. Information maybe. Can we? I'm going to check that out. One moment. Alright, it's actually pretty simple. Just double click on it and there is a tab notes here. So let's see. We need to, let's just shorten this like place after ELFX. If I'm not mistaken, that was the instruction here. Here it is. So Ars Handcart install after over ELFX. Yeah, okay. After ELFX. Okay, now we can close, and we see here this little note, and that means we're maybe going to install a couple of other mods, and from there we can, at the end of this tutorial, scroll all over these mods until we see a note icon, and then we can just handle all these nodes which we did back then. Alright, so let's see. The next mods we need to install are the 3D stone walls. So click manual and set this as your data directory and then press OK. Great. And then let's see, what do we have more? If this needs any information. No, it does not. Then the hand cards. These have some high resolution textures, which are, let's see, This one, the CC HQ cards. Then the foam mod is not needed when we installing only the textures. So okay, activate that mod. And number 8 is in the 3D doors. Click manual, set this as your data directory, and then activate that mod as well. Then number 9 is the rustic windows. Click manual, set this as your data directory, and then press OK. Alright, and then activate that mod as well. So this was rustic windows, HD photorealistic Ivy. Let's see. So this is the install order for enhanced textures detail. We did install that Ivy main, Ivy update. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let's install those mods from HD Ivy. So this is the main mod. Click manual, set this as your data directory, and then press OK. Then the next file is the enhanced textures compatibility patch, which this is the data folder from. And let me check one more time. So we do have the enhanced textures UV. We did install them in the very first part of the game, or at least the second part. Then the Ivy main, which we have, and this is the update file. Great. And then we also have this one. So install order for this is Ars Farmhouse Ivy main Ivy update. Okay, so this is only for the farmhouses, and this order is correctly now when we install the patch file for this, and that is this one. That should be okay like this. And then set the data directory, because this is only for farmhouses and not for the hand cards mod, which we need to move after enhanced lights and effects. Okay, great. So that was it so far. Now let's open up the next bunch of mods from this part. And that is, let's see, this one, Farmhouse Floor 4K, 2K retexture mage tables, archery target retexture, training dummies retexture, ancient duemal metal, CC's enhanced core veins, and head banners to Winds of War, and CC's HQ road signs SSE. So let's open them all up. Farmhouse Floor 4K retexture, just download the 4K version, because usually these are indoor locations for the farmhouse, and for that reason it's fine to download the 4K. The mage tables, download the 2K retextures mage tables. The archery retexture is a I think the texture only is what I have. Let me check. Archery, yeah, it's a target retexture only. The training dummies, download the 4K texture replacer. The ancient duemal metal, download the, let's see, what do we have? Download the 4K automatons, whoa, automatons 4K and the duemal metal 4K. Download both versions. And CC enhanced ore vines SSE edition, downloads. What options do we have? Download the 4K version, that's fine as well. You could download the glowing patch if that's your cup of tea. Then we have Anad Banners, which has a load of files. Not sure why, but a lot of compatibility patches. And yeah, it's all fine. Download the banners 4K or 2K, doesn't really matter that much. And we have the road signs. Download them. Let's see, what do we have here? 4K, well, we have 8K as well. Download either 2K or 4K, that should be fine. So let's do that. Let's go to number 13, which is the Farmhouse Floor 4K manual. Set data directory, press OK. Number 14 is the mage tables, retexture only. Set your data directory. Okay, activate the mod. Number 15, archery target retexture. Set this as your data directory. Number 15, okay. Number 16, training dummies. Click manual. Set this as your data directory. Then press OK again. Let's see, number 17 is ancient automatons. Click manual. Set this as your data directory. Great. Number 18 is then that other mod, which is the Dremel metal. Click manual. Set this as your data directory. And then press OK. Not sure what the meta that ini does, but it's okay. And number 19 is the enhanced ore vines. Comes with an options form, it seems. Let me check what is either gray or brown. I'm going for the gray. and I'm going to correct the file name and click on next. The glowing ore is cool, so I'm going to pick that one, and the newer textures are fine with me as well, and I'm also here for the gray, and install new textures as well, and then click on install. Okay, and then we have one more mod left, if I'm not mistaken now, two more, the init banners, which has been packed correctly, great. Alright, and then we do have one last mod, and that is the road signs. And but let's see what they have for, okay, we use cutting room floor, and for the rest, nothing so far, and then click on install. And that's it so far for this part, so let's close everything here. And then we'll see you guys at the next part, which is PC, NPC, armor, and weapons. And now we are at part 7, where we will install everything related to characters and armors. And for me, what I did include in this part was mainly everything for a great NPC overhaul. I did include some larger armor and weapon specs, and I did include a couple of individual armors and weapons, which I think would be so high quality that it would be a little bit of a shame when you miss out those armor sets. So yeah, I would say let's just start right ahead, because there's a lot we need to install. Let's open up the first, I would say, the first couple of 10 mods. That should be fine. Immersive armors, immersive weapons, dragon bone armor and weapons, dragon skill armor, ancient Falmer, outlandish, and all this frankly stuff, which is just absolutely amazing. Let's see, so frankly HD, Nightingale, Dawnguard, Thieves, one last one. Yep, sure, the frankly HD Shrouded armor. So starting with immersive armors, this was one of the best mods, best rated mods for the original Skyrim, and it is now in Skyrim Special Edition. So download the main file. Immersive weapons, download also the main file, can't really miss it. Dragon Bone Armor and Weapons HD, you can either download the 2K or the 4K. Let me check for you what I did download for this mod, and that is, drumroll, the 2K version. Doesn't really matter that much. 4K is fine as well, since it only applies for armors and weapons, and they're not really much visible all the time simultaneously, so that's fine. Then the 2K Dragon Skill Armor is one single file. Ancient Falmer Armor, there's a lot of files, curious what it is. So you have the Ancient and the Not So Ancient, and I think you can compare the screenshots if you want, if you want to have a, which version you want. And there are a lot of miscellaneous files, and yeah, the thing is, we're going to install a body mod later, but I'm not going to use these skimpy CBBE conversions and all that stuff. I probably have picked Ancient Falmer Armor, so the regular one. The Outlandish Armor is just one single file, so that's great. We have the Frankly HD Nightingale Armors, and all these Frankly HD mods are so cool looking and they're so high quality. So these are actually the exceptions on single armor files, which I would definitely recommend you pick. Absolutely amazing. Same here also for this Dawnguard armor, really, really cool. Download the, what do we have here? Just a regular one, so nothing, we're not gonna mess with CBBE conversions and all. And the Thieves Guild armors also look really cool, and I think you have some variation in here. Maybe it comes with a faux mod. Yeah, it's a faux mod with choices of textures and colors, I think. And the last one so far is the Shrouded Armor for the Dark Brotherhood, of course, and that also comes with a faux mod. I think it's faux mod installer. So let's install all these mods until Frankly HD Shrouded Armor. So let's go to Mod Organizer. Let's go to the section of NPCs, Weapons, and Armors, starting with Immersive Armors. Let's wait for it until it initializes. So this is an armor set. If you're going to use the UMP body mod, but you can check the Xbox, but we're going to use CBBE. Then you can click on install, and let's wait because it's quite a large mod. Cool, when that finishes, make sure to activate Immersive Armors and then Immersive Weapons. Click Manual, it doesn't come with a faux mod, so set this as your data directory. It actually comes with a plugin, and this is being installed a lot faster than Immersive Armors. Great. Okay, we can activate it. And let's see. Then the next mod we want to install, that is the Dragonbone Weapons 4K in this case. This is your data directory. You can uncheck the text file unless you want to read it, readme file, but not needed for now. Number 4 is the Dragon Scale Armor. Click manual. The mod has been packed correctly. Great. So we can activate this mod as well. Then the Ancient Falmer Armor. Click manual. Set to data directory. Okay. Now let's see. Number 6 is the Outlandish Chitin Armor. Click manual. Press OK. All good so far. And now I think we come to the Frankly mods. Yeah, Frankly HD Nightingale Armor. Comes with a foam mod with an options 4, and we want 4K resolution. And click on next. Makes the leather weathering less saturated. Let me check. No, it's fine for me like this. Also, yeah. I prefer the cloak version, to be honest, so I'm going to leave everything here on blank, and I prefer the half open glove. Okay, click install. But your preferences, you can pick what you like, of course. Number 8 is Dawnguard Armor. Also comes with an options form, as we are currently familiar with that. 4K resolution install, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Number 9 is the Thieves Guild Armor. 4K resolution, and click on install. And activate. And let's see what the last one we did was the Shrouded Armor. So let's do that. Which is this one, number 10. Okay, 4K resolution. Next. Oblivion style if you want that. Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna click on install. And okay, that's everything till Frankly HD Shrouded Armor. So let's close all these opened mods. And then we can pick a couple of new ones. So that's this one, HD Marak, Imperial Armor and Weapons, Stormcloak and City Guards. And let's see, let's also open the hair mods, Apache Sky Hair and KS Hairstyles and Immersive KS Hairstyles. Let's do it everything there, and then we can start with the NPCs. So Frankly HD Marak, we can install the main version. I'm not sure if I did install the patch file. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think this. Let's see. Fixes missing environment mapping and the female minimum weight. And this is if you would like to have, if you're using CBBE and we're going to use it, and you're using a, I think this is for a female character. CBB meshes courtesy with all the necessary. It's okay. I mean, I never use much CBBE conversions, and for me the armors always looks okay. You know, if there's a little bit of clipping, you really have to look for it. But yeah, for that I usually don't install most of these body conversions, because usually I'm playing a male character anyway. And yeah, if you're using female, then you can download this and install this after the Frankly HD Marak. But I'm not going to do that. Let's see, what do we have more? The HD Imperial Armors and Weapons. Pick the 4K or 2K, it's okay. Pick what you like. The Stormcloak versions, pick the 2K or 4K version. Apache Sky Hair, here we need to actually pick a couple of more files. First download this, the main file. And then you have to scroll a little bit down to, you also want to download this. These are additional hair packs, so download this as the second file. And download this as the third file. And let's see if there's anything else here. No. Okay, and then you have 3 files in total. Then download KS Hairstyles, which comes in, download this file, the main file. And then also as an add-on for KS Hairstyles, this, let's see, you may need to reselect your character's hair. Original, okay, yeah, download this version also. So let's do that now, and then we finished all the armors and the hairstyles. So Frankly HD Marak, I pick 4K version, and I click on next. Crimson Red, Vanilla Green, I like Vanilla Green to be honest. And let's see, Improved close-faced helmets patch, compatibility patch. Okay, we're not using this mod, so we can leave that blank. Then next file is the last one. No, not the last one. Frankly, HD Imperial Armors and Weapons. Comes also with an options form, of course. Frankly loves this. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I was too quick with my judgments. Let's see, number 13 is, I think this is the Stormcloak version or something. So this is data directory, not sure again what it was, but that's alright. And then it is time for the hairstyles we have. So let's activate this mod. And then number 14 is the Apache Skyhair. Let's see, this is the version that you want, the data folder, and then click on OK. And this is an ESM file. I'm not sure if it places here all the way at the top, but it should automatically should do this. 3, 2, 1, here we go. No, it does it here, so this means the order of loading is correct. Number 15, the extra female set this as your data directory. Okay, I'm not sure why Apache Skyhair uses an ESM file instead of just textures, meshes, and a ESP plugin, but it's one of the few which actually does this, ESM files. And the last one from Apache Skyhair is, of course, the male version. So right click and set this as your data directory. And then we have Hairstyles, which is number 17. Click manual, set your data directory, press OK. And let's wait for this. Alright, activate Hairstyles, and then we have the improved Hairstyles styles. Click on manual, set this as your data directory, and then press OK. Alright, cool, that was everything so far, and now we can start with the body mods. I would like to point out this. If you ever encounter a glitch in the characters, or a character looks weird, or it has clipping faces or something, stuff like that, then it might be, I'm not sure because it's been a while since I've installed all of these character mods, it might be that there is a character mod, one of these, which are interfering with each other. And let's see, everything from here, all the Bajin stuff, the Saranaholic, Sarana, Tecate followers, stuff like that, these are all standalone and these are fine, but it is mostly about these 1, 2, 3, 4, these 3 mods actually. These might cause problems. If you do encounter these problems, and then you want to uncheck one of these mods, check your game if it's being fixed, and then you can pinpoint which mod is causing these issues. But for now, we're just going to install them, and I'm going to do some extended testing in the game to see if I see any weird NPCs, and for the rest, it should be fine. So let's first open up Hot Interesting NPCs, then open up the Men of Winter, then open up the Ordinary Women, SSE, and maybe let's open up Improved Bards. Okay. Hot Interesting NPCs, download the main file. The Men of Winter, download also the main file for this. The Ordinary Woman, download the, what do we have here? CBBE version. Yeah, that's an example. If you're using armors and you have selected CBBE body slides files or CBBE adjustments, then yeah, you can use them for this woman. You can actually use, if you would really want to, UMP for the NPCs in this case and CBBE for your own body mods, but I would strongly suggest you pick only one body type for your NPCs and for your own character. Okay, then Improved Bards. This also comes with multiple options. Let's see, USP non-nudes, unofficial Skyrim special edition patch. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Okay, so download this one. I think, let me check, this is 106 megabytes. Yeah, sure, download this main file for Improved Bards, and then let's start adding these mods as well. So number 19, Hot Interesting NPCs. I did actually download this? I did, yeah, okay. I'm pretty new sometimes to these new mods, so yeah, never hurts to double check if everything is correct. Okie dokie. Hot interesting NPCs. Number 20 is the Man of Winter, which comes with an options form. Hooray. Let's see. Marek reveals his face. No, just put his face on, his mask on. Click on next. Select this option to install the patch. No, not needed. Don't install patches. And click on install. Okay, that was the Man of Winter. Number 21 is going to be the Ordinary Woman. Click manual. This is your data directory and press OK. Alright, and then let's see, number 22 is Improved Bards. We did download that mod, right, already? Yes, we did. It's the last mod we did download so far. So, Improved Bard Special Edition, unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. Great. Click on OK. And hopefully this all works, and let's see, there's a problem here with hot interesting NPCs. What is that? It missing, okay, it missing something, and that is 3D NPC. I think this is a skeleton or body mod. In that case, forget hot interesting NPCs. Sorry if you download this and yeah, and it took you some bandwidth of some download speed. Just delete it. I didn't know it required something, so just remove hot interesting NPCs. We're not going to use it. In that case, all of these other mods should be pretty much compatible with each other. So let's just wait for this. Okay. Let's see. So Improved Bars was the last one. Okay. Well, in that case, hot interesting NPCs is not needed. The Man of Winter, didn't I? Oh, wait a minute. I did install everything. Oh yeah, until Improved Bars. So now all the Begin stuff, and let me open it first. So let's open up everything till Tecate follower. Yeah, let's do that. So the thing with the Begin mods is it's strongly recommended to merge them into a single ESP, but usually this is being done for people who have a lot of ESP files, and the maximum you can have is over 255, or actually 254, because when you have 255 the game has problems starting. But I think you have to install a really huge load of mods in order to have 255. As you can see, we now only have 21 ESPs, and not all mods have an ESP. I mean, we have almost installed 100 mods, but yeah, as you can see, we only have 21 ESPs. So the way how this works the best for me is just install them on a normal way. All the Begin mods, I install them in a normal way, and I don't use any merger or anything whatsoever. So for the first one, Begin War Maidens downloads the main file. Begin NPCs also downloads just the main file. And just leave this all-in-one stuff. It's okay. It works fine with just installing the main mods. Begin Wives download the main mod as well. Serranaholic is by the same author as well. Download, let's see, what do we have? This is a little bit weird because the newer mods have I mean, the newer versions have an older file name, which is really weird, but I think it's being done because this is now a faux mod. But this, I think, is the newest, latest one. That's Serranaholic SSE faux mod version 1.1.0. So you can install that one. And Serrana and Claire, I wouldn't recommend you... You would overwrite Serrana again, because we're going to replace Serrana by this mod Serranaholic. But you can download a standalone version of this Serrana, and that's Claire. Is this one? So this is a standalone lookalike. So yeah, it's a nice character, and you can have it as a follower. So it looks cool. And Tecate, I think, is also a great follower by the same author as the Begin mods and the Serranaholic mods. And you can download it as a Jarl replacer, I think, and oh, here it is, as a replacer or as a standalone. So download also here the main version, and then we can also install those NPC mods, starting with number 23, the Begin War Maidens. Is that true? That's true, Begin War Maidens. I'm missing I'm missing a mod. No, okay, I'm not missing a mod. I thought I missed between NPCs, but it's being installed after this. So pick all in one, click next. You can pick wrinkles or no wrinkles. It's your preference. Click CBBE or UMP. I would suggest you pick CBBE because that's the body mod we're going to use. And then we're going to wait until it finishes installing, and actually we're gonna wait for it because it's pretty fast. So great. Then we have begin NPCs, I think, number 24. Yes, we have begin NPCs. All right. Also all in one. That's fine. Click next. Yeah, this is pretty much your hairstyle is pretty much your preference. I'm just gonna leave a default. Wrinkles or non-wrinkles, what you prefer. I love a little bit of a character touch with the wrinkles, and CBB body as well. All right, cool. And then we have number 25, Pigeon Wives. Okay, all in one. Click next. Click CBBE body. All right. That was it so far for the Pigeon Wives. Then we have Serranaholic. So this now also comes with a faux mod. I always thought it came with a faux mod. Pick here what you like. Vanilla eye, blue eye, red eye. It depends. I think if you have cured her or not already. Else I would suggest, yeah, you know, what you like. I picked a red eye. I click next and CBBE body. All right, cool. Then we have Claire, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the standalone Serrana mod from a different author. We want the CBBE body type. Eye color can either be what you like. I'm going for red again. Hairstyle is either these or these. I actually like Torrent, so I'm going for that. And I'm going to correct the numbering, and then I click on install. And then let's see, what do we have more? We have Ducati still. That's number 28. Ducati follower. I think it also comes with an options form. Yes, it does. So we have the follower, sure, with CBBE body and 4K textures. And we have to replace her, which you can do for this character. I thought it is a Jarl, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm going to replace that because I think it's a cool looking character, and I want a CBBE body and 4K body textures. Great. And these are standalone, so that's the reason why we're not installing all of these characters after we install the skeleton and body mods. These are standalone characters, and they can work directly out of the box if you would have a vanilla Skyrim special edition. Okay, cool. Now we can close all these mods again, and we can now open up the last couple of mods. So the XP 32 maximum skeleton, the CBBE body we're finally going to install. We have a skin mod, also fair skin complexion, the Eyes of Beauty, and an add-on for that, the Eyes of Beauty Vampire Eyes. So the XP 32 maximum skeleton. Let's wait. It seems that okay. Download the this one, the CBBE body. Let's see what kind of things we have here. Download just the main file, the fair skin complexion. I want to be careful not seeing any nude stuff because that could damage my YouTube channel. But download the fair skin complexion for CBBE body, the Eyes of Beauty. The Eyes of Beauty for player, and you want the Eyes of Beauty for NPC as well. So download those two files, and the Vampire Eyes from Eyes of Beauty. You can also download them, this main file. That's all right. So let's install the last couple of these files. So the skeleton. Okay. Let's see if we want any physics. HTTP soft requirements. Yeah, so I'm not going to use these because in that case you need to run the program Force New Idols in Skyrim. And to be honest, I don't care much about these animations. If you do, feel free to check out the Nordic guide, because there's an explanation on how to run Finesse, and that's Force New Idols in Skyrim. It's a program like we have installed as SSE Logen and as Skyrim Script Extender, but I'm not going to use for any additional animations, so that's just me. But anyway, if you want that, you have to check out how to do this on the Nordic guide. Then click on next. I'm not going to use also these mods, race menu, ECE and MCM. It's fine like that. And I click on next, and I'm also not going to use these. I'm going to keep it bare minimum in order to make sure we have full compatibility. That's what I think the most important thing. Okay, XP 32 maximum skeleton, great. And let's see, we're not finished of course yet. Let's see, number 20, now number 30, that's CBBE body. Great, we have a load of options of course. So let's see what this is what I mean. Please do not show any nude stuff in the images, YouTube. So yeah, pick what you like, slim, curvy, or yeah, any. I'm never going to pick nude because yeah, for me it's a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. All that nudish mods and those sex mods and all that stuff. So I'm just going to do regular ones, and that's also because I usually play a male character. So yeah, it's up to you what you want, but I find it really annoying that these guys from these body mods, they always show the nude pictures first, because for YouTubers it's really annoying, because if YouTube would detect this, then you would get flagged for nudity and all, you know, and that's not what we want. So this is, if any modders are watching, please don't show screenshots directly with nude material, because yeah, you know how YouTube is nowadays. It's very sensitive for their advertisers, and for that, anything with violence, nudity and stuff like that, they don't really like it. So that's why I'm always cautious with it. Okay, the skin mod, fair skin, complexion. Let's see here also. The same, it's yeah, pick what you like. So I'm going for slim default, also silky default. I'm going for all the default stuff. The makeup, all the recommended and default stuff is fine for me. Then install this. Okay, number 32 is the Eyes of Beauty. Click manual, and okay, data directory is already correct, so that's good. So okay. Then we have, let's see. Okay, there is an ESP update for Player Edition, which I told you guys not to install. So yeah, it's okay to download this as well. So you want to download this, then the ESP update, and then the Eyes of Beauty NPC version. So now we want the ESP update for Player Editions. Click manual, click OK. And then number 34 is the Eyes of Beauty for NPCs. Click manual, press OK. And number 35 is the Vampire Eyes. Let's see. Blue glowing is pretty cool. And then click on, let's see, let's correct the file name and click on install as well. All right, so that's everything so far for the body mods. You want to make sure that the random alternate start is being placed at the bottom of the load order, and run your game. And what you want to do is you want to check out all NPCs, how they look, if they don't look weird. And the best way to do this is when you're in game, open up the console and type in TMM, so Tango Matrix space 1. So you press the space key and then 1, and that will give you all map markers in the game, and there you will be able to fast travel to cities and all, and you were able to check out guards, NPCs, maybe spawn Serana, stuff like that. Also, if you would like to spawn these armors, an example, if you have the, let's say the Merak stuff, you can check the file tree, I think what they're called. But what I usually do is I just type in help space, and in this case Mirak, and then you can browse with page up and page down until you see all the armor sets, and then you can type in the command player place at me, the ID, and then space 1. But that's a very long story to explain. I will make sure to explain this at the end of the video to show you how you can spawn armors and stuff like that. I think that's the best instead of just explaining it right now. So, okay, test your game. That's something you really have to do. Test your game, see how the NPCs look, and if everything looks okay, then I'll see you guys at the next part again.